Alright guys, it's currently 7 in the morning in my quiet ass neighborhood. You can hear the birds. So I got the exhaust out of the garage. I'm gonna go ahead and start this baby up, man. It's been 2 weeks. I can't wait. Not too loud at all, but it's definitely no Camry. Adult sounding though. Sounds really good. What's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can tell, we are in the Coyote swap. And it's been a long 2 weeks, man. It's been a long 2 weeks. This car has not been driven in 2 weeks. I've been stuck at work just thinking about what it's gonna run, what it weighs, you know, potential things for the channel and all that stuff. So it's finally time, man. We're back and we're gonna be able to do all of that. So today we're gonna finish the tuning, and so right now we're just getting the car up to temp, and then we'll be able to do a hit and see what it does. I already have the GoPro rigged up. You can probably see right there. I already have the GoPro rigged up to view fuel pressure and oil pressure to make sure that all that's kosher whenever we start going watts. So previously I didn't record it because it was like midnight right before I went to work. I just did like a 3500 to 6500. Felt really good. Oh my god, my hood is open. My hood is open and I'm going 45 miles an hour. Yeah, we do not want that. I'm gonna stop, pull over, even though it's an inconvenience. Alright, we're back. Hood is closed. So yeah, man, we previously did a 3500 to 6500 and it felt really, really good, man. Like I told Phil, like, dude, this feels way faster than the 2-valve already. And it kind of felt like it was on nitrous. Like I hit it and it didn't really feel that good, and then it just started ramping in. Pretty much like the nitrous, right? And I told Phil that, and I was like, yeah, man. I was like, I don't know what's going on or whatever. He said he's just ramping in the timing, so it makes it feel like that just for now. But this thing is gonna feel like a riot, guys. I'm telling you. On E85, we're only seeing like 24 degrees of spark right now. On E85, you can get to about 30. 28 to 30 is really where Coyotes max out. NA. So yeah, man. Car's up to temp already. So it's really early in the morning, so hopefully, you know, everything's all good in Mexico. We'll be able to get this hit, get on the log, and hopefully Phil can tell us today that we can go wide open and we're good to go in the 93 tune. Get all this 93 out of the tank and fill it up with E85. That's the goal, man. I'm really worried that we aren't going to be able to get into gear with this clutch setup. There is somebody on YouTube that does have this same clutch setup, but different transmission, and it is, you know, just fine. So I think we'll be good. It took it to 6500, no problem. I got the clutch in there, no problem. So right now we're not going to bang gears. We're just going to take it from like 3000 to 7500, and then clutch in. So second or third gear, I'd probably do second just to feel how it feels. Not gonna lie, but yeah, I'll pick the camera back up, man, when we're gonna do this hit. Bro, E85 is $2.27, man. I've been so used to paying $4 a gallon for 93 E85 is pretty plentiful, man. We have like 4 or 5 stations within a 10-mile radius. So yeah, and then like it stays pretty good like year round, like even winter time it stays pretty good. So like when the gray F-150 was on E85, I tested it all the time. It was always E85, sometimes E90. The lowest I've ever saw it was like E80. That's pretty much it, man. So yeah, we're out here already. So we're gonna make a little loop around and then see how it feels, man. Hopefully it don't spin. It's a little chilly this morning. It's like 65. Chilly for South Texas. But, yeah, hopefully it doesn't spin. It's on a 28-inch drag radial, so we'll see, man. I'm excited. Let's go. We're driving our dream build, boys. So my tack is a little off, so I kind of had to take it past 75 a little bit, and in these cars, I'll show you guys a little bit, 6,000 to 8,000 is completely red, so it definitely feels weird, man, taking it into there. Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Oh yeah, man, she feels good. Alright guys, let's get this log sent over to Phil, and hopefully he gets us a revision. Hopefully we go on E85 today. Well, boys, first disaster of the swap. That did not last long. Rest in peace, AC. Alright guys, we're about to pull up to Old Mexico right now. As y'all can tell, the windows are down. We popped that AC line, but I went ahead and got another one already, so got the draggy all loaded up and charged. We're gonna see what it does, man. We did a little pull because Phil said we're good, and felt like I got into all the gears. So this is the first quarter-mile hit that we'll do. Drop your comments down below what y'all think is gonna trap. The 2-valve only trapped 114, so as long as if it traps 115, I'm happy. As long as it makes more than the 2-valve, that's all I'm worried about. We might hit our 11.9 goal right now, who knows? But it's pretty hot, about 86, and the IAT is about 111. So yeah, I got Dad with me. He's gonna get out and film the side of the car, and then I'm gonna rig up the laptop and everything, get a good log for Phil. So see what we got. See what she does, boys. Well, boys, we spun our ass off. Tried to launch it at like 4,000. It wasn't having it, so yeah. Spun our ass off. Shout out Dad for getting me that video. $116, 2 mile an hour faster. But if I went 1289, I was spinning my ass off. Okay. Come on, get it. Hell no. Hell no. All right, guys, so looking back at the log, first gear, I took it all the way to 7,800. Third gear, I took it to about 7,000. First gear was 7,600. Third gear, I short shifted it at 7,000. I got I'm multitasking right now. Third gear was 7,000, so more mile an hour in there. And then fourth gear, I didn't take it out all the way because we already hit 130. So spark, let's look at spark. So spark is only 26 degrees, 24 degrees, 25 degrees, which is good. Makes me happy because the car only trapped 116. But that means there's more power on the table because on E85, we'll be able to hit 29 degrees of spark or 30 degrees of spark. So I think Phil's being a little, we have a little blip of knock here. 0.1, no big deal. But yeah, so she's got more in it, man. Especially because it's super hot. It's 2100 DA right now. Alright guys, welcome back. It is the next day. So our best was like 116 mile an hour. It's like a 12.8, spinning my ass off. The 60 to 130, all right, like I was saying, the 60 to 130 didn't satisfy me. I knew it was pretty hot outside and I knew we could have did more. So I went out later that night and I think we kicked off like a 1080. My shifts are definitely slower, but this clutch or the transmission definitely doesn't like higher RPM, so I kind of have to baby it. I am trying to shove it in there as fast as I can, and something doesn't like it. I believe it's the clutch because we're still rocking a single disc. Something doesn't like it, but I mean, it's making the shift. It's just I can't really quick shift it. I do need more seat time. I'm not making excuses for myself, but later on that night, I think it dropped 5 degrees, and the car ran like a 1070 or 1080 or something like that. So I'll put up all the stuff right here, but yeah, man, the car definitely moved out just for 93. The spark was very conservative. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoy the data and stuff like that, and I hope you guys are excited for E85, man. We'll see you guys in the next one. It's your boy ReyesBuilt. Peace out, man.